All right, teas. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. It is me, Serendipity, and today we are here for a reading of what are people noticing about you. So whenever you watch this, it doesn't have to be like when I post it, just what are people noticing about you right now in this present moment? What are people noticing about you? What's the tea? Let's get into it. Alrighty, so we have 3 different piles today. They're actually oracle cards. So we're gonna pull 3 oracle cards and then use the tarot deck for the same tarot deck for each pile. But each pile has their own oracle. So for the first pile, we have a cavesonite. For pile number 1, we have a tree agate for pile number 2, and we have a that's clear quartz, clearing the deck. And we also have a not red wine quartz, that's the other one. I always forget this one. I'll put it in the description if I remember, but if not, it's fine. It's about sexuality. I do know that. It's like really good for confidence and sexuality. So if you know, help me out in the comments. Okay. So that's about it. Pile 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to light the incense. The candle was already lit, and let's get into it, y'all. Okay. Oh, and a quick reminder to please like, comment, and subscribe if this reading resonates with you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Pick your piles, y'all. Okay, all right, y'all. Hello, collective pile number 1s. If you picked the cavesonite or the romance oracle deck, this is your reading for what are people noticing about you. I'm sorry, I actually wasn't talking right into the mic, so sorry if that was kind of low. But hey, y'all, welcome back to this reading. Just a reminder to please like, comment, and subscribe if this reading resonates with you. I really appreciate it. I just reached 500 subscribers. I'm trying to stay there. I did lose a few, so I'm trying to stay over 500, so I really appreciate the support. And yeah, let's get right into it, y'all. What are people noticing about you? We're going to start with your oracle. So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Cute. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Okay, it's also very cute. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay. So when I picked this oracle deck, I was like, this is interesting because this is obviously a romance oracle deck, and it's just more just about what people are noticing about you. So immediately I'm assuming people are noticing that you are healing from your past traumas and ready for a new. It feels like you're definitely ready to be in a new relationship, or you're trying. If you're not ready, it's like people are noticing that you are really about to put yourself out there. I think that's the best word. So like if you haven't put yourself out there yet, they're really noticing that you are about to put yourself out there. You're really trying to heal so you can call in that soulmate. Again, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bringing you together. And it feels like you're manifesting. Again, it's not really much action, not much doing, but you're really manifesting. You're really healing. You're on your healing journey. You're on your ish. Heart-to-heart conversations honestly gives me therapy. You could be in therapy or recently started therapy, or just I don't know, going to mosque or church or wherever your sanctuary is, or just praying more, or just connecting with your spirit guides, your ancestors, whatever. You're doing one of those. And I think it's like with the heart-to-heart conversations, I feel like you've been more being honest with yourself. It's like you've been really being honest with yourself and honest with the people around you about your intentions for the future, who you are now, and who you're becoming. And I think that's a really positive thing and a really good thing for you to do for yourself, and like just in general. And I'm getting with the calling in your soulmate, I think it's like overall energy of what people are noticing about you is just that like you're really ready for real connections. Like no more quick flings, no more situationships, no more talking stages. Like you're ready for something real. Like that gives me with the heart-to-heart conversations, calling your soulmate, and forgiving and learning, because you're really trying to move on. It feels like you're really trying to move on from your past and call in something new and more serious, more grounded. And people are really noticing about you that you're just becoming more of an adult. Like if you're already an adult, maybe you just have childlike ways, and then like now you're more maturing, or if you're just like a young person and you're just coming into your adulthood. I think people are really just noticing that as well, and that you're really honestly focused on not only your love, but just having honest connections in general, having like soulmate connections, soul tribe, really good friendships, really good lovers, and you know, just maturing in general. So that's cute. Alrighty, let's go to your next cards. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Strength, Knight of Swords, and Ace of Wands. Okay, so what are people noticing about you? So I read like this. This is just how, if you're new to the channel, hey. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Strength. What are people noticing about you? Again, that's more working on yourself. Again, a lot. I think what people are really noticing right now, you're really working on yourself. Like maybe you've had a glow up recently or something, quote unquote, a glow up, because Seven of Pentacles is about having patience and, you know, trudging forward, not stopping, continuing to go on even when times are getting tough, and, you know, like just having patience, like just keep going, you know, working. And you may not see the growth yet with this Strength. So like maybe, you know, you're in the gym, maybe you have a fitness goal that you've been trying to reach and people are noticing that. Like maybe, you know, you're not chiseled yet, or you're not, you know, you don't got your slim thick body yet, you know, but people can see that you're working and you're having patience with it. You're not rushing it. It feels like you're not rushing this evolution. You're not rushing this evolution. You're really trying to take it seriously, and you're not rushing. You're not doing it in an unhealthy way, like you're doing it in a very healthy way. Sorry, y'all. I lifted it up just a little bit because I did want to see the sign just in the background for the video, you know, just YouTube thumbnails. You know, things help. Anyways, but I hope you guys can still see some of the cards. Here, let me maybe lift them up a little bit. Regardless, I was saying, yeah, people are really seeing that you're like being patient with yourself, you're working on yourself. Two of Wands and Knight of Swords gives me like you have been in the planning. I think you're still in the planning stage. I mean, you could also take it how it resonates. It is a general reading, so you guys may be in different steps of this process. Some of you guys are still in the working, like you're just being patient, you're just doing your thing. Some people are more planning for the next steps. So it's kind of like after this. It's like planning for like after you've been doing your work and you're waiting to reach a certain pinnacle, or you're just waiting to reach a certain goal and then to move on. I'm getting people are also noticing that you're in the planning stage. You're planting seeds, like you're planting very good seeds for the future. So maybe you have joined schools or did lessons or talked to certain people, you know, networking. It's like you're definitely planting the right seeds. I heard that, and especially with that imagery, you're planting the right seeds. You're making the right plans. You're doing the right thing. I think this is also just confirmation from the universe that people are noticing that you are doing the right thing, and the universe is kind of also telling you you're going in the right direction. Wherever you're going, you are going in the right direction. Because with this Knight of Swords, that always gives me like definitely intelligence, but more than intelligence, it's like fast moving. It's intelligence, communication, being like steadfast and like focused. It gives me focus. Like you're very focused on this goal that you started, and people are noticing it. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. This is a really good one. I love that together because aces are always opportunities, and it's like a passionate new endeavor usually for the Ace of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles is like reaping what you sow, like reaping all the gifts of your labor, like your fruit. He's harvesting his fruits in this picture. And it feels like you have been, you know, wait, ooh, is it? Okay, there you go. It feels like you have definitely been, you know, harvesting your fruits, or you should be. If you haven't done it yet, I feel like this definitely will come in the future of getting what you deserve. And I'm getting it's going to probably come through work, like just work. I feels like you're not the type, your success, or just what people are noticing about you, it's like you're not really the person that gets like strokes of luck and stuff. It's like you can work for it, and I feel like that's what people are kind of noticing. Like you really work for your success, and it's an admirable thing. Like it's a good thing. It's a good thing that you're working for your success. And I'm trying to see. I'm not seeing too much of the love messages here. That was mainly seen there. But again, the top part wasn't just love. Again, it was just mainly real connections, soul connections. That means friends and certain family members and certain, and like then obviously as well, like lovers as well. Okay, let's see what else we got. We have the Three of Swords. Yep, getting over heartbreaks. That's the forgiving and learning. We have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. And then we also have the Hierophant. Okay. So Three of Swords came over the Strength and Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, patience, getting over that, this heartbreak, that forgiving and learning. I think that's what that's about. I'm getting people, people definitely do notice that you've been through some stuff and you're still in the healing process. Again, people are really noticing that you're in the process of evolution. You're in the process of a glow up. You're in the process of moving to the next stage of your life. And I think with the Two of Pentacles, because it can talk about balance, but wait, let me actually see the keywords. I just felt the need to see the keywords for the Two of Pentacles. Balance. Yep. Anyways, balance and stability. It says, balancing two personal objects can be tricky. Flow with your emotions rather than allowing them to wash over and knock you off balance. Anytime you strive for your life to come to the next level, your routine. Oh yeah, wait. Let me go back. Anytime you strive to take your life to the next level, your routine and comfort zone will be momentarily disrupted. This is a normal part of expansion, but to leverage it in a healthy way, you will need to take a moderate approach. Only take on what you can handle and reach out for help when you feel overwhelmed. Yes. I'm feeling like, again, like it's like your routine is switched up, but it's not a bad way. Oh, I just realized it came over the other two as well. But it's like you're definitely in a transitionary mode, but you're handling it well. I'm hearing you're definitely in a transitionary mode with the Three of Swords too before. It's like you're in a transitionary mode of moving from that that hardships, those like hard connections, those hard breakups, friendship breakups, and you're moving on to a place where you feel more stable, you feel more balanced, and you're just kind of making sure you don't take on too much, because sometimes the Knight of Swords can move too quickly, but it feels like, you've worked on, like, you're not going to take on too much work. You're not going to if it's a weight goal, you're not going to overwork yourself. You're not going to develop negative eating habits or unhealthy eating habits. You're doing it in the proper way. And as well with the Hierophant, again, maturity. I'm really in that you've matured. I mean, like the overall what people are noticing about you is that you've really matured into like a teacher. It's like you're no longer the student, and it feels like you're becoming a teacher. You're becoming someone who needs that. Also, the Hierophant is a marriage card, and this is the Love Oracle deck. So I'm getting people are also noticing, and it's coming over the Ace of Wands, that you want a partner. You want something more traditional, like, because the Hierophant is also traditional. So it feels like you want something more traditional in your life. You want something more traditional in general, and people are really noticing that. I mean, maybe you don't, but I feel like people are really noticing that, like, you're no longer like a kid. You no longer have that kid like energy or just like the way you move in the world. It's like you're really just moving on from that past. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, another 2. 222 could be a significant thing for you, because this is the Two of Swords, and we also have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, Two of Swords is about indecision and kind of like not knowing which way to go, and then there was the ding. And then Six of Pentacles is about like generosity, giving and receiving. With the 2 and the 3 of Swords, like indecision, and there was the ding, so that might be an important thing of what people are noticing about you. People could also be noticing that, like, while you are kind of sure, I'm getting you are sure of where you're going, but kind of what people are noticing is that there could be some hesitancy about sharing this news. I think that's what it is, because I was trying to look at the Six of Pentacles, like, what is this trying to tell me? It feels like people are definitely noticing that you're keeping a lot to yourself. Like, it's like all this stuff, it's kind of feels like they're noticing from an outside. It's like, you are feeling this way. It is noticed, but it's like not because you're telling a lie. I feel like you're not giving a lot of information. Like, they're receiving their information from other sources. It definitely feels like that. So it doesn't feel like you're really undecided of where to go, but what people are noticing is that, like, you haven't told them. So they kind of feel like, oh, what if they're like confused, if they're choosing between 2 jobs? Like, what happened with them? It feels like that. Like, that's kind of where that indecision goes. And sometimes it talks about like not making a decision, like saying something too long. I don't think that's you, because again, it's just kind of other people noticing you, and I feel like other people are noticing that you've become more secret. You're not as generous. You're not as generous with the information you give anymore. You kind of keep it to yourself, because I think that could be you're unsure. It's like you're unsure of who to trust right now because, again, you're in the point of you're no longer trying to keep those frivolous connections, those connections that don't serve you, don't serve your highest good, and will not bring you to the next level. So it's like you're not telling the same people that you would usually tell, like for certain news or just where you're going, or just how you're feeling, how your therapy's going, how your healing's going, your gym schedule is like, you're keeping it to yourself. It feels like you're keeping it to yourself, and people definitely do notice that you're keeping a lot to yourself, which is not a bad thing. It's just as I said that, the moon. So the last card we have here is the moon, and yeah, as I think it's just this, literally just emphasizing that last message. First off, good for me. I picked it up before I got it because this is obviously the easier way to get that message, and this is probably the harder way to get that message. But just a little tarot tea if you guys want to know tarot. But anyway, so we have the moon, and yeah, that's like hidden secrets, illusion, confusion. Yeah, people are definitely noticing that you are being more secretive, keeping things hidden, making them confused. It feels like they're a little confused about it, like, because they're not as invested, like they're not in your life as much. It feels like a lot of the people that you used to have in your life are just they still definitely, I think, are in your life, like, your acquaintances, but they're just not, you don't talk to them every day. You don't share your everything. You don't share your deeper dark, your secrets. You don't go out with them as much. It feels like that. And that's what people are noticing, that you kind of come into your shell, and you are just kind of focusing on yourself and doing your own thing. And I think you are giving to the people that deserve it, but I really feel like with the calling your soulmate being the overall kind of energy of what people are noticing about you is that you're trying to call in new friends, like you're trying to call in a new lover, you're trying to call in people with heart-to-heart conversation, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. You're trying to call in people who you can have those heart-to-heart conversations with and be honest and be open and feel vulnerable with. And and that's hard and especially it could be hard because you are keeping this all secreted to yourself. It's a very kind of like, it feels like a very solo journey, and I think just people are just noticing that you're elevating, you're doing a great job, and you are starting this new beginning, a very new passion beginning that has a really, really, really good chance of just making you feel just better about yourself in general, just confidence boost. And don't let that Three of Swords hurt you too much, because again, you're doing a good job. And like, just be patient with that Seven of Pentacles being your first card. Like, definitely just be patient. Everything will be okay. Like, everything's going to be fine. But yeah, sorry y'all, gotta get my thumbnail, let me stop. Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop it there, y'all. I do hope this reading resonated. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if it did. I really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Have a blessed and beautiful high vibrational day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Alrighties, hello beautiful people of the internet. It is me, Sarah. What am I doing? I'm so tired. Collective Power Twos. Hi, Collective Power Twos. If you pick this tree agate crystal, this is your reading for today. Clearly, I'm on autopilot mode. Thank you for coming to this reading. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If this reading resonates, I really, 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 really appreciate it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we have your 3 oracle cards. So we have scarcity. Okay. We have Aunt Nani, betrayal. Oof, what are people noticing about you, honey? And we also have live out loud, yasagi. Ancestors, don't hurt me, because I'm definitely not pronouncing these right. Well, Aunt Nancy, I did. But anyways, okay, so we have these 3 oracles. I'm actually going to sit them down right here for now. For your energy, what are people noticing about you? I do know this card. This card is specifically about, like, you're asking for little because you don't feel like there's a whole ocean. I know the quote for this one was, like, why are you asking for a cup of water when there's an entire ocean? You know what I mean? And it just talks about having kind of low self-esteem and just not going for what you deserve. So, and then this one talks about betrayal, and I actually haven't seen this card. Like, I've seen it before, but it hasn't popped out for a reading. So let me just check it real quickly. Oh, y'all, this is some tea with betrayal. Okay, wait, y'all about to be the tea reading. Okay, so it says, who really betrayed you? Betrayals from others mirrors you betraying yourself. Betrayal is a web that disrupts everything you thought you knew. Use discernment in your relationships. Betrayal makes it difficult to trust, but without trust, your relationships are a lie. Trust that no matter what happens and no matter how long it takes, you will survive and thrive. The real question, have you betrayed or abandoned yourself? I am willing to know the truth is the declaration. Girl, just with these two cards alone. Okay, y'all, sorry. And this one is about expressing yourself and sharing your voice, definitely for the extroverts. Okay, so these are all these goddesses that are definitely here with you. Because yeah, this is 20 and 21, and then we also have 31. Okay. So what am I getting with what people are noticing about you? I'm trying to decide if I think that you were betrayed or if you betrayed yourself. I'm pretty sure you betrayed yourself. If you were actually betrayed, like, you know, someone cheated on you, or you just been through a hard time, or you just went through someone lying, someone scheming, you know, then that maybe that's it. And because someone schemed you or treated you wrong or betrayed you, that caused you to have that lack of self-confidence, asking for less, accepting less than you deserve. And it feels like it's especially accepting less than you deserve. And with the live out loud, this feels more like advice and not what people's noticing about you. Or maybe people have noticed that you lost the spirit, period. That's what they noticed. Okay, this is what happened. Okay, here's the tea, y'all. Here's what people are noticing overall before we get into the tarot. We haven't even gotten to tarot. Either through externalness or yourself. Because as the card did say, it could be, did you betray yourself? Are you being honest with yourself? Yourself or others, something happened that caused you to lose this spirit, that caused you to lose this Yasigi spirit, this live out loud spirit. She's also originally from Mali. This is the her origin, so maybe you have that ancestry, but it feels like you lost that spirit to dance, to sing, to go out, to be the life of the party. I don't know what happened, but people are definitely noticing that maybe just because of your lack of self-confidence, honestly, a depression, again, something where you betrayed yourself, you lied to yourself, it caused you to be in this energy, this energy of, you know, that there's a lack, that there's not enough out there, that you don't deserve like a partner, like, and I just saw 2222, like maybe specifically that you're accepting less from certain partners because you feel like, oh, like I've been cheated on so many times, like I'm just gonna, at this point I'm just accepting what I can get. And the universe is, and people are noticing that like you just really lowered your standards. I know this may be a hard message to hear if it doesn't resonate. Like if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Try another pile, or maybe just come back tomorrow for a different reading. But if this does resonate, it feels like people are definitely noticing that either because someone else betrayed you, like specifically like cheated on you, lied to you, stole from you, did, you know, something real bad, or because of something you did to yourself, like you just either let yourself go or just went into a depression, which I do empathize with. But it caused you to kind of lose this spirit, and people are noticing that you lost your extrovertedness, your speaking. Like it feels like you were very bold, or you are. It feels like you are bold, but something tore you down where you just are not accepting what you deserve. And funny enough, if you watched the reading yesterday, I would guarantee you picked pile 3. If you watched the reading yesterday, I would guarantee you picked pile 3. But yeah, I'm getting it. Definitely people have realized that like something going on. You're just not as just happy as you used to be. Okay, let's anyways, T, let's get into your actual tarot cards. Okay, so we have 6 of Cups. Yeah, it talks about the past and friendship. So maybe this is like the friends noticing. High Priestess, intuition, cute. The Sun, okay, cute. We also have Wheel of Fortune, okay. Two of Pentacles. And the Fool. Okay. So this is a much more positive energy than we were first getting. I'm getting this is the overall energy for a reason, but let's see what else people are noticing about you. So other than that, again, that was just the overallness, but let's get into some more information. I'm getting people also noticing about you is that like again, that Six of Cups that talks about the past, and Wheel of Fortune, that's like divine timing. Is there a second? No, there's not a second message. Okay, I was looking at these cards going to see maybe if I missed the message here, but I'm intuitively feeling like, no, it's okay. There's no message missed. Okay. Six of Cups and Wheel of Fortune are giving me that in the past, maybe you felt like you had a lot of good luck, like especially like maybe within love, within friendships, and whatever kind of went wrong took you off your pedestal a little bit, and it's like you kind of maybe turned against the universe because you're like, again, it feels like you may be stuck in the past or like kind of looking at the past a lot, and I think that's what people are noticing, that like you are focused on the past, and they're kind of wanting you to move forward, especially with this Fool and the Sun. It feels, because it's like the way it's lined up here. Yeah, it feels like the past is what caused this lack. Because I'm now, even with the way I read, I'm even reading like this. It feels like whatever happened in the past, whatever divine event, especially, I'm getting this was a divine event. Like, not that necessarily you're supposed to lose your confidence forever, but it feels like there was a reason that whatever bad situation, again, whether you betrayed yourself or you got betrayed by somebody else that caused you to start accepting less, it feels like it was a test, like a test from the universe to see, like, are you going to let this keep you down, or are you going to move forward? Are you going to move past this? Are you going to continue to be the loud and bright and extrovert and amazing person you are? Or are you going to let these trials and tribulations take you? Don't let the trials and tribulations take you, girly. But yeah, and I'm also hearing, oh my God, 2 and 2. Funny enough, the last pile also had 2 2s right here. Oh, and oh my God, 20. So it's literally 2 2 2. So for you as well, maybe you have the messages in pile 1, but for you as well, maybe you have 222 is an important number for you. Oh, and didn't I see 2222 for this reading? That's funny. Alrighty, focus, Kayla, focus. Sorry, I get off topic a lot. All right, so we have the High Priestess and the 2 of Pentacles. I'm seeing with this, it's like your intuition. This one talks about like balance, stability, not taking on too much, connecting with your intuition in the higher realms. It's under the portrayal. Maybe you feel like you made a wrong decision and that caused you not to trust your intuitions. Like, for the people who you haven't gone through an actual betrayal, or maybe it's both. Maybe you went through an actual betrayal, but you also kind of betrayed yourself in a little bit. It feels like maybe you were caught off balance, or you felt like you made a wrong decision and you just stopped trusting your intuition. And people are noticing that you stopped trusting your intuition, but they don't want you to do that, because it feels like people also notice that you have a really good intuition. Like, you have really good, like, instinct. Like, you have a good instinct. Like, so maybe you're not super spiritual. Like, you'll watch tarot videos, but you're not really into that kind of stuff. And what's it called? And you always trusted your intuition, but when this bad situation happened that you thought was your fault, which I'm telling you is not your fault, is because the Wheel of Fortune, like, it was divine. It was a divine event. When this happened, it's like you started to betray yourself, because you didn't trust yourself as much as you trusted yourself before. I think people are noticing that, like, you don't trust yourself as much, whereas like before you were really always as confident and very trusting and very like sure. It feels like you were very assured of yourself, and for some reason you're not as assured of yourself anymore. But I'm thinking, what's it called? Hopefully you're at the end of the cycle, because again, this is a really cute thing of, like, again, like speaking your mind, being out loud. The Sun is like happy inner child, and the Fool is starting something new. So maybe you're just at the cusp of moving on from this energy, and people are really noticing, like, you're just like, or they're trying to like push you towards it, because I'm seeing a lot of circles. Like, there's a lot of circles in your imagery. Like, there's the Fool here, there's like the Sun back here, she's holding like a pearl, there's the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like, again, like you went through a cycle. I'm getting cycles. It feels like you went through a cycle, and now you're at the end. You're at the end of that cycle, and it's time to start a new cycle that's going to bring a lot more happiness and bring you back into your confidence and your extrovertedness and your speaking your mind and speaking out loud and being assertive. And it feels like people are noticing that you are at the cusp of getting there. Again, it is a general reading, so depending on where you are in this energy or in this again, in this completion of a cycle, depending on what energy you're in this cycle, you could still be in this energy of like just like lack and scarcity, and people are noticing that, Or maybe, you know, you were recently in there and people were noticing that you were recently in there. And realizing that, again, I think it's recognizing that people know that, like, this wasn't necessarily because of something that happened recently. It was something because it happened in the past. And it's kind of like they're not definitely putting the blame on you. Well, maybe the universe with that betrayal if you betrayed yourself. But other people recognize that, like, maybe you went through some rough time. So there's a reason you lost your spark. There's a reason you weren't as childlike. Because both of these are very childlike spirits. And honestly, with this card, it feels very childlike spirit. I think are these kids? No, there's not kids. But it feels like there's a lot of childlike spirit and youthfulness. And it feels like people are noticing that you are slowly but surely getting that back. And people are really noticing that. And I think it's a great thing to continue. Yeah, Three of Wands. Cute. We also have, Page of Pentacles. And Ten of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting like you definitely went through some hard times. And I'm getting with the Three of Wands. This one, she's like wishing on a star. But even more than wishing on a star, I'm getting it's like, again, starting a new venture, but kind of being more ready, more passionate, more like ready for this new cycle because of the fact that you kind of went through a lot of insecurity. I'm hearing insecurity. You went through a lot of insecurity because of whoever this person was or situation was or business. It could be a career thing. It could be someone screwed you over in business. So you don't trust yourself with trusting other people with your money and things like that. But it feels like, you know, you're really turning a new leaf. Or like people are noticing that like you are turning a new leaf. But with this Ten of Swords here, they're still recognizing there's a lot of pain. I think there's a lot of pain with the inner child as well. I do think there's a lot of pain like with your inner child and with that specific thing, because that's the part that holds this energy, that holds that like youthful. Because wait, let me go, because I had looked up the words, because it says, let me make that smaller. Yeah, free spirit party goddess. It says, express yourself. You have something to say. Share your voice and magic. Express your you-ness. The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. That's okay. You are not meant to. Exactly. Like, maybe you felt like you said something wrong. Like, I don't know. Like, it feels like maybe you said because your intuition, you have a good intuition. So especially if something didn't turn out right and it was because of something you said, you could have really taken it to heart, and it really it triggered something with your inner child, like maybe when that happened when you were a kid, and that's what kind of caused you to be quiet. But that wasn't what was supposed to happen. I'm getting like what's supposed to happen is like you're really supposed to go into a growth, because this was a divine event. Like this was like, you know, like challenges. Like there are certain divine challenges that are put in your path to help you grow, as well as you know, just like test you, see how much you've learned with the, you know, with whatever self-growth you've done thus far. And it feels like that's kind of what it is. Like maybe someone had, for some reason, like said something or did something. You were expressing yourself. You were doing your own thing, and someone tore you down, and it hit deep. Or even just like with a relationship, maybe they said something like really tore into like your personality, and it had nothing to do with you and more to do with the fact that they're projecting and rude. Sorry, I don't know why I was specific. Maybe that was for somebody, but more for the fact that they were just like rude than the fact that they're like it's truthful. Like it had nothing to do with you type of energy, but you took it personally because they attacked you for being yourself. That's tea. And the Page of Pentacles, yeah, that gives you just like the working on yourself. People definitely realize that you're trying to get back into your study, into your coin. You're trying to have hopeful thoughts. I'm getting it's just kind of hard. It is hard to, you know, get out of that depression, because the Ten of Swords does point to, again, more depressive and like sadness. It's hard to get out of it, but people are definitely noticing that you do have that youthful spirit in you. It's just been temporarily tainted. Temporarily. Okay, we also have the Ten of Cups, cute, and the Page of Cups. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups. Ten of Cups is giving me that people are definitely noticing, oh, like you deserve more. I'm hearing you deserve more with this card. It feels like people are definitely noticing that you deserve more in your life. You deserve a Ten of Cups. You deserve a happy family. Like you don't deserve a 9, an 8, a 7, a 6, a 5, 4, 3, a 2, a 1. You deserve 10. You deserve the whole package. You deserve the whole thing. You deserve like cats, dogs, all that, all the jazz. And I'm thinking if this is like a love situation, it's not more personal, but it could be love and personal, to be honest. With the Page of Cups, it feels like people are also noticing that, you know, I'm getting your shining as well, just with the imagery here. Maybe you look really good right now. Like you're looking good, you're feeling good, you're ready to like do more things. Like you're looking good, you're feeling good. And I'm getting you, maybe people want to offer you things, because even if you're not feeling good, it does feel like people think you look good. I mean, that's a very random message. It does feel like people definitely think you look good. I was also going to mention that with the sun, because he's so like chiseled here. So yeah, people, that's such a random different message from what I was getting overall. But definitely people think you look good. People think you look good, for sure, for sure. And yeah, definitely just you deserve more. And people are noticing that, like, wow, like this person's such a good person. Like, why are they settling for less? Why are they not being as extroverted as they were, like they used to be? Like, what happened? But I think it's generally just because you went through something and you're just dealing. And yeah, I think it's generally just because you went through something and you were dealing, and you just have been trying to trust your intuition, but like you kind of feel with this Two of Pentacles, it's like you're just not sure if you can trust your intuition again after this I guess quote unquote mistake. And lastly but not least, we have the Five of Wands. That's defensive-ness. You could be feeling defensive towards criticism right now, and I think people definitely do notice that as well. And funny enough, I just saw 555. Yeah, you could be a little bit defensive towards criticism or towards people like talking to you about certain issues, and especially like this could feel defensive, especially if you are extroverted, or you were, or you feel like you are, but you had to stop for a little bit. But it's not meant to be in a defensive way, and people are noticing that. It's just like it feels like people kind of just are just curious. The people that are noticing, and what people are noticing about you is like they're just kind of curious that they can't ask you, because they kind of feel like you would either pop off at them or just like not. It doesn't feel like you're approachable. That's it. It doesn't feel like you're approachable right now, and people are definitely noticing that like you're not as approachable. I would say that's another message, that people are noticing that you're just not as approachable as maybe you used to be, because the Six of Cups talks about the past. So, and like past friends, past lovers, just nostalgia, good memories. And yeah, so like that's why it gives me like something happened in the past. Like these two cards and the energy, it like it happened in the past, and it's affecting your present moment. And people are definitely noticing that you're getting out of it. Again, with that Fool and the Sun, you're definitely moving out of it. You're definitely, but you have to take care of your inner child for sure. I'm trying to think. I haven't even done that much inner child work. I probably need to. But there are so many things here on YouTube for inner child work, what to do, which prompts to do, meditation. So I recommend just looking into that, because I think that really could just help you in general. I don't even think you're super introverted. I just think maybe, you know, because these are also advice cards. I think the advice here is like, one, to just be honest with yourself. Like, why have you lost your spark as much? Why haven't you been going out? Why haven't you you know, been speaking yourself and like being your true you, you know, like what happened? And it says betrayals from others mirrors you betraying yourself. So again, even if people betrayed you on the outside, it does mirror you. Funny enough, I literally just said this message, and again, I've never seen this card. I just said this message on a live stream I did on Saturday, because someone had that like a similar message. Like if I think that he was asking like, why are people coming at me? Like recently people have really been trying me, and like I'm trying not to pop off. People keep trying me. And the immediate message I got was like, what are you saying to yourself? Like, what are you trying yourself? That was my immediate question. He said, yeah, honestly, I have been having a lot of negative self-talk. I was like, boy, you can't have the negative self-talk, because sometimes, don't get me wrong, you doesn't have to be externally, but the universe will. If you're talking negative to yourself, if you're being negative to yourself, that negativity, that betrayal, that blah, blah, will come towards you in the physical, and that is not good. You don't want drama. We do not need drama in this household. So yeah, I think that's overall what people are noticing about you. I hope this resonated. Honestly, advice, I would say just to heal the inner child, no negative self-talk. What are you doing to yourself that may be causing conflict with the Five of Wands? Because again, I thought of that story. Maybe he's back, maybe you picked this pile, but yeah, people are definitely noticing that that a few things. You have a few things. Again, you're cute. They think you deserve more than you're accepting. They definitely know you went through something in the past. You are on the brink of starting a new cycle. Please start the new cycle, girly. Get into your happiness, your fun, your fullness. 3 of Wands, yeah, new ventures, wishing on a star, with a fortune, da, 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 da. I just like to look one more time just to make sure I didn't miss any messages. Okay, I do hope this reading resonated. Collective Paltude, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if it did. I really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Have a blessed and beautiful high vibrational day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. All right, teas. Hello, where's your crystal go, y'all? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello, collective pile threes. If you picked this red jasper, I literally just remembered as I was speaking. If you picked the red jasper, this is your reading for what are people noticing about you right now? Just a reminder to please like, comment, and subscribe. If this reading resonates, I really appreciate it. I'm trying to stay over 500 subscribers because I lost a few. But anyways, yes, please like, comment, and subscribe if this reading resonates. Let's get right into your reading. Okay, so what are people noticing about you? Okay. Oh, I didn't even do these cards yet. Emperor, but we'll come back to him in a second. Child, I don't know. It's Mercury retrograde. Don't judge me. Okay, Timber Wolf, instinct, guidance, belonging, order. Ooh, is that man back from the live? I did one card that I used the animal deck, and he got that card. So I was like, that's funny. Orange Blossom, jellyfish, transparency, sensitivity, surrender, and illumination. And the last one we have Python, discernment, detachment, transformation, and renewal. Okay. Yeah, definitely collective energy of transforming, changing, moving on. I don't know, maybe it's what's going on right now. I mean, we just had the 888 portal, which I literally did nothing for. I just manifested all of my manifestations I did previously to continue. Anyways, okay, so we have the Timber Wolf, instinct, guidance, belonging, order. Okay, y'all, sorry. I had paused it because I was trying to look for the guidebook. I think they deleted it offline, and I'm actually very upset. So I'm going to call the person I bought this from to get it. But since we don't have it today, I guess we are using our intuition. But it's fine. I do know these 2 cards pretty well. I don't know this one too well, but this one at least has easier description words. Okay, so for the Timber Wolf, it says, what's it called? Instinct, guidance, belonging, and order. It talks about basically how the wolves, one, they go in pack, but I just say, like, there's also, like, the lone wolf. It's about, again, like, using your inner instincts, because kind of like how a wolf, like, has to, like, search for its foods, and, like, what's it called? It has to, like, work with the pack. So I'm getting people are noticing that, one, you're a good leader, and you're a good team player. I feel like you're very balanced with that. Like, you're not only a good person. It feels like you're a good person. I'm getting people are like noticing that. I'm not sure if you just recently did some humanitarian work or something of that nature, but people are really noticing that, like, you're not only a good leader, but you're a good team player. I'm also with the instinct, I'm getting that you have good instincts. Like, you have a good, like, oh, we should do this, we shouldn't do this, oh, that's not a good decision, this may be better. It feels like you have, like, a good sense of that. And then the other ones we have is transparency, sensitivity, surrender, and illumination. Oh, I used to get this card a lot. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was about. I think this one was about going with the flow. If I'm not mistaken, it was like not going against the current. It's like flowing with life, kind of like flowing with life. And yeah, like surrendering. It's like not pushing against the grain. It's really just surrendering to the universe. So I'm getting that people are also noticing that you are in flow. You're in flow with the changes with the Python spirit, and it has, oh, I should probably put them down here. Yeah, it says discernment, detachment, transformation, and renewal. Yeah, it feels like, what's it called? You've really been going with the flow lately, and people are recognizing that it's been a good thing for you. Especially like rolling with the punches, I'm hearing. So then maybe there's been a lot of changes, different like transformations and renewals and things of that nature, but you're doing a good job at it. Again, and you're staying with this wolf. It's like you're staying steady. You're staying stay put. It's like you're staying strong. Especially with the Emperor that we saw as being your first card. It feels you are an Emperor spirit. Like you know, in the face of adversity, like you are like, I'm literally seeing the picture of like a rock, but like you know, like those pillars, like this, basically like this, but like a huge one, like, and like it's like stone. It feels like you're like that. It's like no matter what storms come toward you, like you're gonna stay put and you're good. And you're I'm also getting this is transparency and sensitivity. I'm getting also that, you have been very empathetic lately. So maybe you're not usually an empathetic person, but people are definitely noticing that you are being more empathetic and, good. Again, you're good at making decisions. I'm not sure what you've done lately, but people are really like, it feels like complimentary. People are definitely thinking very positively and highly of you right now, I would say. Okay, let's see what else people are noticing about you. Okay, Jesus. Oh, to God. Anyways, so we have the Emperor that we did see earlier. We have the Tower, changes, not surprised with that Python spirit. Ten of Pentacles, We also have the Chariot. Yep, I can see that. The King of Wands. I can also see that. And we have the Five of Cups. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, as I said before, definitely very positive. If you're new to the channel, I do read like this. So I'm going to continue to read like this. You have the Emperor and the Chariot. Yes, again, you have been seeming like in charge. Like you're the boss. People are really noticing that like you're becoming like maybe you are a boss. Like you are in charge of people. Even if you aren't the leader, I feel like you're a really good leader, and people are noticing that like you're doing a great job. Like you bring people in the right direction. You move the needle forward. It feels like you're moving the needle forward. You're moving in a good direction, and you're good at leading people in the right direction. You're good at being in charge, and people are noticing that right now specifically. I'm not sure why. Obviously, you may know that in your life. I'm just here to tell you what people are noticing. What else? Yeah, like mature, make good decisions. I'm also getting with the Tower and then the King of Wands. The Tower, as I said before, like you have been going through a lot of again, rolling with the punches, especially if you're going through a Tower moment and then you're not like, falling or faltering. Good for you, because I'm telling you, it's really hard to go through a Tower moment and not like completely break down and really go into a depression. Like it's really hard to not do that, and it feels like you're not. It feels like with this King of Wands, you've been really putting on a front. Like, I mean, maybe you are upset and you're crying behind closed doors with this vibe, because I feel like people maybe think you're crying behind closed doors, but at least on the outside, people are noticing that you're handling it very well, because the King of Wands is another very mature king. I'm actually going to get the keywords for the King of Wands. Sorry, y'all. I usually pause when I find the card, when I find it in the book, but like, y'all can sit with me for a minute. Okay, so the King of Wands, yes, is power and authority. Yeah, person who does leadership, authority, stability, and calm in the face of adversity. I'm such a good tarot reader. Thank you to me. Thank you, God. Anyways, but no, literally calm in the face of adversity. Or this card may be asking you to step into an authoritative role in this important area of your life. By relying on your instincts with maturity and confidence, you can take a decisive action with enthusiasm. Knows how you react around others who display these characteristics. Oh my God, that's so crazy, because you had instincts. Yeah, having good instincts. I'm telling you, like, whatever this upheaval was, whatever this sudden change, whatever this like transformation and like detachment, like you had to like detach from a situation because you had to just go with the flow. Whatever this was, people are really noticing that like you're doing a great job. Like you're doing a great job at handling all of these changes, and you're doing a great job at like just staying put. I'm getting you're probably a man, or like you have masculine energy. You're definitely in your divine masculine energy, even if you're a woman. Like you're heavily in your divine masculine energy. And I think it's a really good thing, because I'm getting there are changes. There are sudden changes right now. There is a need for you to be in a go with the flow energy, to just to go with the punches, continue with the changes, to move on, to use your instincts, use your intuition. There is a need for that, and you're doing a good job at it. And people are noticing that you are doing a great job at it. Ten of Pentacles, and then with the Five of Cups. Because yeah, Ten of Pentacles talks about obviously like a stable home, and the Five of Cups is like kind of like a disappointment, a sadness, like, really crying over spilled milk. I'm getting, again, people may think that, you're crying behind closed doors. Because, again, on the outside, what people are noticing is that you're doing a great job putting on a front. Like, a great job if it is a front. I don't even think, honestly, I think this is truly how you're handling it. But I think the Five of Cups is giving that, like, people definitely think that, like, you could be crying in the background. You could be going through your sadness in the background, and you genuinely may could, because then tower moments are not easy. Tower moments are not easy. And because tower moments are not easy, you know, it's natural to go into a 5 of cups. Like, it's natural. Like, that is like, no, the universe is not going to fault you. Like, they take away all of your stability and upheaval and change your whole life. Like, they're not expecting you to just be happy and go lucky about it. So what's it called, if you are, people are like kind of noticing that, like, they don't see this, but they do think it's happening. Because again, the 10 of Pentacles, they kind of think you're more in a celebratory energy, a stable energy, a happy energy. They're not thinking like that, what's it called, you do this all the time, but they're just like, they would be confused. I'm not sure what situations that have happened, but they just think that you may be more upset than you actually are. 6 of Wands, victory. Yes, again, you're going to come out victorious. Let's see what else we got. We have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, again, very cold. Again, you seem cold because, again, you seem like an emperor. You seem like down to business. It's like you're all about business right now. You're all about yourself. The 6 of Wands is giving me that people are also noticing that, like, regardless of what you're going through, you will come out victorious. Like, you, like, if I had to pick someone's team to be on, I would pick yours. Like, if I had to pick someone's team to be on, I would pick yours, because it feels like you're just all, like, no play, all business. Like, you're fun, like, you probably have a fun personality, but, like, when it comes down to it, like, you're the responsible one. You're the one that people are like, all right, let's call them. What do they want to do? What is their decision? Like, your word holds a lot. And when I say a lot, like, your word holds a lot of weight to a lot of people. So whether or not you are, again, the King of Wands talk about if you're not in an authoritative position, maybe you should be. And the Queen of Wands, not Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords giving that too, because she's a no BS type of queen. She's a no BS type of queen with the Page of Swords too. And, like, look, it's like very serious energy. So I'm getting people are really noticing that you're very serious. You're very straight to the point. You're honest as well. You're very intellectual. You're very smart. So many compliments. Like, people are noticing, like, so many good things about you. Like, you're very confident. And even if this 5 of Cups, that's what I was saying before. Even if you have this 5 of Cups energy, you ain't showing it. Cold stone. Look at her face. Cold stone. You ain't showing that you're sad. You're not showing that you're sad. Even if you are sad, you're not doing it. And the Page of Swords gives me, with the communication, I'm getting your communications also on point right now. Like, you've been really having good communication skills, you know, being honest, being truthful, and even if there's, like, hard news to deliver, you've been doing it in an empathetic way with that sensitivity. You've been doing it in a good way. So, period. You're a good person. Who are you? Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. I would love the energy. Love the energy here. Yeah, 5 of Swords. It is indicating that people definitely know you, in 3 of Cups, that people definitely know you went through some type of loss. You've gone through some type of loss. You've gone through some type of challenge. You know, you've gone through some challenges. You've gone through some trials and tribulations. And, you know, you could have been in it, like, felt defeated, felt like you had to give up, and people are noticing that, like, you know, you did go through that, but it's kind of like they know you went through it, but it doesn't show, if that makes sense. Like, people definitely notice about you that you've gone through stuff. It may could show on your face. Like, sometimes for me, I can tell when people have gone through it. Like, if I look into their eyes, you know, just me being spiritual, I can really tell, like, ooh, they've been through some stuff. I don't know what stuff, but some stuff. And I feel like it kind of is like that. Like, people can kind of tell that you've been through stuff, but again, you really do, what's it called? Because you're so mature. It feels like a person can't be this smart, this intellectual, this empathetic, this responsible, this mature, this, like, have all these attributes without going through a 5 of Swords, without being on the other side of the coin. And it feels like people notice that. Like, people notice that, like, you're this way because of the stuff you've been through, and people are noticing that. 3 of Cups also gives me, like, you do have a fun side. I'm getting, that's what I was kind of getting. I'm like, you seem very serious, but you also seem like a person that people want to talk to. It's like, you wouldn't be the boss that people are, like, scared to talk to. Like, people would actually be interested to, like, know what you want to do, like, to go out and get a drink with you if you are a boss. And I think people are also noticing that, like, you know, you are fun, you know, you're not, like, you're mostly, see, I would say like 90% business, 10% play, but your 10% play is, like, really fun, and people want to be around you. Like, you're a good energy. I can feel it. Like, you are a good energy, pile number 3, and people definitely are on your side and rooting for you, because you just don't seem like a bad person. Like, I feel like even bad people really couldn't fault you, because you just don't seem like a bad person. What else? Yeah, 3 of Cups, like, going out definitely seems fun. Laughter, friends as well. I'm getting, I I think you do have friends. Like, maybe not a lot, but a few. I'm getting, you definitely do have a few friends, and people definitely notice you're not a loner. You're not a loner. Like, you could still, you know, just have like not a huge group of friends. For some, you know, general reading, take what resonates. But for most of you guys, it is noticed that, you know, you do have a friends group circle. Again, you're a nice person. It's like of course they have friends, of course they have a partner, of course they have all these things because they're a good person. Okay, and your last card, makes so much sense. Makes so much sense. The Queen of Pentacles, period, girly. Yes, people are definitely noticing that, like, you are very balanced. You're into the nature. You have your coin with this imagery. Your coin is set. I'm getting people definitely know that, like, even if you're not rich, like, you're well off, if that makes sense. Like, you're definitely well off, and people know that you're well off, even in the face of these challenges, this upheaval, this tower moment. People notice that you have the coin, you have the maturity, you have the spark, the nature. It's like you really have it all. It feels like you really have it all, and you have a really good balance of all these different things. In terms of signs, I have not been putting out signs lately. In terms of signs, definitely the earth signs. So Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn definitely could be those. Other signs, possibly Sagittarius, possibly Pisces as well, Sag and Pisces. Yeah, it's kind of all the signs just intuitively I'm getting. But if that's not your sign, it's okay. It's just confirmation for some. And that's Sun, Moon, Rising. And Mars and Venus as well. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, overall, what people are noticing about you is that you're a great person, definitely should be a leader, and you're a good team player, really good communicator, definitely has friends, going through some stuff, but is hiding it well and doing it maturely, really is a good, leading people in the right direction, and yeah, you're really good at going with the flow, using your intuition, and, having good instincts. Perfect. Okay, cool. Pound number 3. I'm not sure if that was shorter than the other ones. I'm so sorry if it was. But your message was honestly significantly more clear. And honestly, it was so positive. So I'm really happy to end the reading on you guys. So please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this reading resonates. I really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I forgot to mention I do personal readings. But you know, I do personal readings. Check the bio below if you want to see those. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a blessed and beautiful high vibrational day, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye bye.